excited and I'm happy that we're here finally together. So for this first video, I wanted to create a practice that is gentle and more beginner so that anybody and everybody could try this and feel successful. I also wanted to create an intention or a layer for our practice. When you move on the mat, you'll notice that the mind wants to turn on and it wants to judge your experience, good, bad, whatever it is. So I want you to notice when this happens, and I want you to release all forms of negativity. Let go of self-judgment, let go of self-doubt, let go of fear, let go of judgment, like all that stuff. Let's leave that alone and let's just focus on the inward journey and creating positivity and change in our lives. So we're going to start this practice today seated in Sukhasana. This is easy pose. So sit up tall. Press your sitting bones into the mat, like root down through those sitting bones. Pull your belly button in and up to support your spine. This is a core engagement we'll work with throughout our yoga journey together. Shoulder blades are relaxed, and yet there is length in your neck and the crown of your head is reaching up towards the sky. So root down through the sitting bones to rise up through the crown of your head. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Let ease wash over you. Inhale. Open your mouth, take a deep sigh out, let go of tension, let go of stress and anxiety. Inhale. One more time, deep sigh out because it feels good. Let go of the way you think this should go and instead just have the practice as it shows up today. So go ahead and close your eyes and take another deep breath in through your nose. We're going to stimulate Ujjayi Pranayama. Breathe out calmly through your nose. Hear the audible sound of the breath. Inhale. That slight constriction in the base of your throat. Breathe out. This breath warms you for your practice. Inhale. And exhale. Focus in on the breath. Let your thoughts quiet and melt away. Let worry melt away. Embrace love, peace, compassion, and kindness. Gently blink your eyes to open. Inhale. Drop your chin to your chest as you exhale. And then gently drop your right ear to your right shoulder. And then move to the other side mindfully. Notice how the neck feels. Anywhere that's tight and tense, work it out with the breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your next inhale, lift the chin, head upright. Wink your eyes to open. Hello. Inhale, arms up. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. This is a call back to the breath each time we pass through heart center. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, hands to heart. Flood the lungs with fresh oxygen. Breathe deep. And exhale, complete. Let's take a seated twist. Inhale, sweep your arms up over your head. Take your left hand to your right knee. Right hand comes behind you. Sit up tall as you breathe in. Gently turn as you breathe out. One more breath in. Breath out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to the other side. Sit up tall. Reach through the crown of your head as you breathe in. Turn gently open as you breathe out. One more breath in. And out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, pull your hands through heart center. Let's stretch the side body. Inhale, arms up. As you exhale, left hand down, right arm over your head as you stretch over. Breathe deep. Let it go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to the other side. Full breath into the side body. Full breath out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Roll over your ankles. You're going to come to your hands and your knees towards the front of your mat. Separate your hands shoulder width distance apart. Knees are hip width distance apart and your toes track behind your knees. And there's an action in the hands. Pretend like there's suction cups. There's a little tiny space at the palm and you root down where the palm meets the fingers and especially even notice the fingertips on the mat so that we're drawing energy up through the arms, up through the earth. Breathe in. As you exhale, tilt your tailbone under, round through your spine, push the area between the shoulder blades up towards the sky. Inhale, tilt the tailbone up, drop the belly, pull your heart forward. Exhale, this is cat pose. Let your head just dangle. Inhale, pull the belly forward. This is cow pose. Soften the face. Exhale, cat. You've got 2 more rounds at your own pace. Link breath to movement. Inhale. And exhale. Another full breath in. Inhale to a neutral spine, and as you exhale, walk your hands towards the front of the mat, and then soften down your heart. Puppy pose. Feel a nice stretch for the tops of the shoulders, opening in the chest and the heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, puzzle piece your way back up. Take the breath out. We're going to take a child's pose. Bring your knees wide, big toes to touch. Now as you shift your hips toward your heels, if you're new to the practice and you don't have flexibility in the knees yet to go all the way down, stay here. Otherwise, melt into this pose. Notice what shape feels good in your body. And then send yourself an encouraging word as you begin your practice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, press yourself back up to tabletop. Track your knees in line with your hips. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, sweep your hips up and back. This is downward facing dog. And then start to pedal out your legs. Bend your knees back and forth. Bringing awareness into the hands since they're bearing weight. Remember that suction cup, little space at the palm. Ground down through the whole hand, especially thumb, index finger, and space in between. And then find some stillness, push the mat forward, lift your hips up and back, hug the low ribs in, and ground your heels towards the mat. Breathe deep. Open your mouth inside out. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. You're going to tiptoe mindfully to the front of your mat. Notice how the torso lifts, let it go halfway. Bring your feet out wider than your hips. Bend your knees. Now, if you have a tender low back, you can stay in this forward fold, or you can fold down your legs. So take care of yourself. See what feels good for you today. And then bring your hands to opposite elbows. This is ragdoll. Let ease fill the body as you release tension from the spine, melting down along the neck and the crown of the head. Sway, create movement. Wherever you are, shake your head out, yes. Move your head out, no. Full breath in. Release your hands to the mat as you breathe out. Inhale, halfway lift, hands content underneath the shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale here. And exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet in either hip width distance apart or big toes to touch with this gentle space at your heels. Root down through your feet, engage your core, soft bend to the knees, reach your arms forward and up towards the sky, upward salute. Palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart. I'm going to turn so you can see me in mountain pose. So your arms are down by your side. You're standing tall. So fill out all four corners of your feet and find a place to center your weight evenly between all of those. And then activate the legs, firm your legs. Pull your belly button in and up to support your spine. On your inhale, pull your shoulders up into your ears and then roll your shoulder blades down your back. And do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Another breath in. And out. Arms dangle down by your side. You're rooting down through your lower body and yet finding lift through the neck and through the crown of your head. Tadasana. Calm breath in. Calm breath out. Go ahead and bring your hands to your hips. You're going to step your left foot back towards the back of the mat, about 3 or 4 feet. And then make sure that your feet are not on a tightrope. The left toes angle out towards the left. Now bend into the front knee. Notice both hip points are square. Lunge deeply off that back heel. Inhale, reach your arms up over your head. Virabhadrasana 1 or Warrior 1. And then upper body stacks on top of the hips. Energy through the fingertips. Breathe in this shape. Find opening as you breathe out, softening. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, you're going to open up to the side and heel toe your left foot back about a foot. Come into Warrior 2, arms spread out wide. Now notice how your hips are open to the side, right knee right on top of that right ankle. Firm the left leg, engage your core, reach and stretch those fingertips apart. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, reverse warrior, flip your right palm, reach up and back. Left hand comes to the left thigh, or you can wrap it behind the back. Your gaze does not have to look up at the ceiling, you can look down at the left big toe. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, rise up, 5-pointed star. Open wide. And then exhale, hands to hips. We're going to pivot to the back of the mat into the Warrior 1. So make sure you're not on a tightrope. There's space in between the left and right foot. Ground down through the outer edge of the right toe, the heel, and point those right toes out at a 45-degree angle. Hips are square to the back wall. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, your shoulder blades melt down the back. But there's active through the arms. Reach up towards the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Blossom open to the side. Heel toe that right foot back about a foot. Warrior 2. Hips open to the side. If you look down, you can see that left big toe. Track the left knee open. Full body breath in. Play tug of war between the fingers. Reach them in opposite directions. Length through the crown of your head. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, flip your left palm. Reach up and back. Reverse warrior. You can look down on that right big toe or up towards the sky. Fan open the rib cage. Create space. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, rise up. 5-pointed star. Stretch. And exhale, bring your hands to your hips. You're going to mindfully step back to the front of the mat and make your way into Tadasana, arms down by your side. I want you to close your eyes here and notice the energy, notice the circulation, the vibration through the body that you've created. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the knees. Bring your hands through your heart center, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Hands underneath the shoulders, aligning the joints, wrists, elbows, shoulders, feet hip width distance apart. Pull that belly button in and up to support your spine. Take a deep breath in. Calm breath out. You've got it. One more. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knees down. Without sagging through the middle, you're coming all the way down. Hug the elbows in. Untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra, lift your heart. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale, press up, tabletop. Tuck your toes and take downward facing dog. Few rounds of breath as you push the mat forward. Energetically lift through the wrists, lift through the shoulders, lift through the hips, and ground through the heels. Take a deep breath in. Calm breath out. Another inhale. And exhale, child's pose, knees wide. Big toes to touch, sink your hips to your heels. Bring your forehead to the mat. Check back in. Notice if the mind has wandered. Notice if you're holding on to any negativity here. Let it go. Change the thought with a positive one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, press yourself up to tabletop. You're gonna roll to your right hip. Bring your feet out in front of you. Extend your right leg long. Bring your left foot to your right inner thigh for Janu Shavasana. Sweep your arms up over your head. Inhale. Turn over the right leg, and as you exhale, hinge forward, and then surrender your hands to the mat or your shin or your foot, and then tone through that right leg. Breathe in. Tuck your chin in towards your chest and just move that forehead in the direction of the knee. Another calm breath in. Calm breath out. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, bring your hands to heart. That's my neighbor's dog. Switch. Left leg out, right leg in. We're rolling with it though. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hinge. This is Janu Shavasana. Forehead to knee. Do not worry if your forehead doesn't get close to the knee. It will one day. Breathe in. Breathe out. Explore this shape. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise up, arms up. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Extend both legs out in front of you. We're going to take a seated forward fold. Walk any extra flesh away from your sitting bones. Sit up tall. Now this is perfectly wonderful forward fold. If this is where you need to work here today. If you're willing to fold forward a little bit more, go ahead and hinge from the hips. Just reaching in the direction of the toes, but you can bring your hands to your shin. Gentle tone to the thighs, tone to the belly, lengthen the spine, head in line with the spine. Breathe in. Soften as you breathe out. Inhale, explore the shape. Where do you feel tight and tense? Where do you feel the pose? Can you send your breath there and open it up? Creating more flexibility in the body. Last breath in and out. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. You're going to press your hands to the mat, scoot forward, and we're coming all the way down. Support yourself. Come all the way down to your back. Once you're there, pull your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. You can gently sway from side to side and just explore massaging out the low back. If it would feel nice, you can hold onto your knees and create circles with your knees in one direction. And then you can do it in the opposite direction. And then pull your knees in towards your chest. Bring your feet to the earth, close to the hips, hip width distance apart. Hands alongside the body, lift your hips for a bridge pose. Knees track in line with the hips, interlace the fingers behind the back. Tuck the shoulder blades into the back of the heart and just lift those hips. Breathe in. Flood the front side body with breath. Breath out. One more inhale, find more lift. Release your hands, lower down slow with control. Cactus your arms out to the side, feet out wide, breathe in. Send both knees over to the right as you breathe out. Inhale through center and exhale to the other side. Breath in. And just windshield wiper your legs back and forth. Take your time. And once again, collect your knees in towards your chest. Take a happy baby pose because it's my favorite too. Feet out wide. Feet stack on top of the knees. Hold in stillness, or you can sway from side to side here as well. Go ahead and close your eyes. These are the final moments of our practice before Savasana. So go ahead and move out any last kinks when you're done, knees to chest. And then lay out long on the mat, Savasana. Feet out as wide as the mat, let your toes just gently flop open. Arms down by your side, palms up to receive. Close your eyes and just take a moment to notice how your body feels now. Can you feel the energy moving through the body? All that wonderful oxygenated blood flowing freely, purifying and cleansing and healing along its path. Feel good in this moment about this practice of yoga and the healing benefits of all the asanas. Take a deep breath in. As you sigh this breath out, you let go of trying and doing, and you simply be. You can stay in Savasana as long as you wish. Just melt